I am absolutely happy that this game has been remastered and that it is on Steam now. I did test it out earlier, and for the remaster, what they did is they've upscaled, I guess, the graphics similar to Chrono Cross, but it seems that the AI that did it for this game did it a bit better. Okay. The audio should be fine, but of course, if audio is off, you can let me know. We're gonna be playing on a standard camera. I have my vibration on, but it doesn't actually register all the time with English audio, because this game is voiced. Thank you, Spicy. I try not to talk about while the cutscenes are going, but this is just pretty much a slideshow of cutscenes that we're going to be seeing through the game. As is the case with these old RPGs, you don't learn much from the cutscene.
I guess I must have dozed off. I had that dream again. The bastards, they're hounding me. Mullen, where are we now?
It's only been a half an hour since you asked last. You look tired, General Ball.
I keep telling you, Mullen. When there are no soldiers around, you should call me father.
Excuse me, but Lieutenant Lean is still here.
It's just like you to answer like that. But you know that Lean is a very special part of our military plans. Aren't you, Lean? The third excavation of the Salt Ruins is almost finished. I'm counting on you too. Mullen, Lean.
We've assigned an elite battalion of our forces to this excavation. I'm sure that we'll hear good news.
The current time is 13:40 hours. Now passing through Parm airspace. Our ETA is 15:30 hours.
Lean, open the viewports for General Ball.
Yes, Colonel Mullen.
That's pretty much for the intro. Now, this game is using upscaled art and textures from the original game, which is fine. That's what Chrono Cross did. And the AI upscaler used for this game is actually a bit better. But you will notice that a lot of the, especially portrait art, has like parts where it looks like it's smudged or not drawn properly, and that's because of the AI upscaler not knowing how to interpret those, because the original art was very low res, so it was very pixelated. Even then, the majority of the textures and the majority of the art looks just fine. I would say it actually looks better in a lot of ways than the one in Chrono Cross. But you will still see some visual artifacts every once in a while, which is fine. They're still better than running the game from an emulator. The frame rate is also variable. You've seen that it kind of hitched a bit there. Hello there, Vic. Good evening. You've seen that the frame rate was hitching a bit, and that's because it's not it's trying to replicate the game as it was, but the engine is still from the original game. It wasn't modified. They just modified the visuals, so some hitching happens.
This'll teach you, punk!
Oh!
Oh, Justin, not you again. You just don't learn trashing my shed again.
I didn't trash it. Why won't you listen to me? I'm staking my pride as a man and my soul as an adventurer on this treasure hunt.
Shut up! There's no treasure in all that junk. Now you've completely trashed it. Anyway, don't ever hunt for treasure in my shed again. You hear me, boy?
Ouch. That awful man, he never ever understands.
Justin!
Justin! You okay? That sounded like it hurt.
Oh, Sue, did you see that? Don't worry. A punch like that, nothing to it. For a first-rate adventurer, it comes with the territory.
Right. So how'd it go? Did you find anything in the shed?
Nah, nothing at all. It really was all junk. Must have guessed wrong. But Sue, what about you?
Of course I found something! Ta-da! Here it is, the legendary armor. I found it all by myself. Oh yeah, Puppy helped too. Here you go, Justin, the legendary armor.
Great, Sue! That's the first one. That leaves the Shield of Light, the Warrior's Helmet, and the Spirit Sword.
Don't forget, we gotta get him by sundown or we'll lose. Yuck, I don't want to marry that awful god. You know, it's really your fault, Justin. You're the one that took Gons up on his dare. You'd better take responsibility.
Okay, I know. Come on, let's go show this to Gons.
Puffy, let's go too.
I still don't have control. I'm gonna try not to talk while they're talking.
We found it, Gons. The first treasure.
Okay, now I have control for a bit, so I'll talk about what we just seen. I'm doing fine, Vic, thanks. I hope your week was great too. So here's a few things we have to discuss. So I've mentioned that the game was upscaled. We're using an AI upscaler and there will be some graphical artifacts. And you could see it on Sue's portrait. Effectively, it looks like she messed up while applying lipstick to her mouth. And that is because AI doesn't know where the borders are supposed to be changed, and because the original sprite, original portrait was very pixelated, when the AI upscaled it, it didn't know where all the red pixels need to be and what to represent. So you will see some of her mouth looking like she applied lipstick the wrong way. Yes, this game did originally have voice acting. Well, parts of it do. And yes, it's very cringe. This game, well, not just this one. Every game in Grandia series also follows a love story. So it gets even cringier than this later on. But it is also very cute and it's very lighthearted and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so right now they're playing a game and the Dirty Apron is playing the role of legendary armor. I don't think there's anything else we need to do there right now, so we need to talk to Gons to tell him about the first treasure we found. So you can see this part isn't voiced. Yeah, in this world, they think they found the end of the world, which will be revealed later. We will explore that location at some point. You can see on this portrait as well, look around his mouth, it looks like he applied lipstick the wrong way as well. And you can't unsee it once you notice it. Okay, let's see. What are warrior helmets? Okay, so I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so I don't really remember. Running water, I think it's near like a fountain. The map is also quite big for what it is. And the compass in the upper right is Oh, I think one of the items actually is here. The shield is this. Okay, found the shield. So that's that found. Oh. The game also has a lot of humor in it. I mean, seriously, if you never played Grandia, it's just a beautiful game. You can come here and it'll give you a little view of the port. But the glowing thing is the save point. We can't go in there. You can get hints, recover, and of course you can save the game here. We will do none of those things. Okay, I'm gonna try and find the freaking... So we need to find a sword and a helmet. And I'm gonna try to remember how the map looks like. There is no map you can summon though, so you have to essentially run around. Oh yeah, he's gonna have one of the items. Now he's gonna be playing a little bit of a hide and seek with me. Did he come in here? I think at some point he does hide in here. Oh, maybe I need to force him in. Or I need to talk to somebody else first, but let's see if this works. Nope, doesn't. Okay, so probably we need to talk to somebody else first before we talk to Tents again. Still haven't found the freaking fountain. Oh, isn't the fountain might be actually a cross. And you can hear water from here. It might be down... Yeah, there it is. That's the helmet. Oh yeah, Tents has the sword. And that's only available after I give the shield and the helmet. Oh, no, not go back to the port. There is no minimap or anything, so you have to learn how everything looks like. Yeah, we didn't see anything like a sword anywhere because we need to get Tents. Okay, I need to talk to somebody else. Essentially, I need him to run in here. I mean, he obviously isn't gonna do that on his own. Is it this? No, not you. The girl next to you. Okay. No, let's just ask for a hint. Somebody gives hints, though. Oh. Okay, maybe now? There is a trigger for him here. I need to talk to somebody in order to get hints to... Oh yeah, now he is. Yeah, they do play the dialogue because it's a looped. It only changes after I do this step. Okay. Okay, so we just need to look for it here. Again, I have no idea where it is. There it is. Nope, I'm just reading the sign. Also, in this game, coffee is alcohol. They needed to make the game appropriate for kids, so instead of alcohol, everybody drinks coffee, and the pub doesn't give any alcohol, it gives coffee. I'll definitely remember till the day after tomorrow. I need to see where he runs, because the houses are not marked and I need to find Gans' house. I mean, you can go into every house and it's part of the part that you can talk to everybody and explore, but I don't think there's much in it. You can find some loose items sometimes, but most of the stuff you really need is in the dungeons. House 5. It should be called Tense's house or Gans' house. House 2. This one is not open. Oh, there we go, Gans' house. There we go. This is actually stuff that is equipable, and it is our first weapon. It's just a wooden sword, but that's it. And now when we make our way to the bridge... Nothing to see here. There we go. Surely you jest, yeah. The writing in this game is absolutely phenomenal.
Hey, Justin!
Ouch! Mom! What did I do?
How many times do I have to tell you? No dirty shoes in the kitchen.
Even so, you don't have to hit me with your tray.
Don't talk back to me. You know the rules of Seagull Restaurant. Always keep the kitchen clean. Come on, I have work to do. Out you go. My little troublemaker. You could at least help if you're going to be in the kitchen.
Hello, Aunt Lily. If you keep whacking Justin's head, he's gonna get stupid.
Don't worry, Sue. Justin's brain can't get any worse than it already is.
Mom! I'm hurt. How could you say such things about your only darling son?
Well, why don't you just be good so I don't have to, Justin?
I've been getting in trouble all day today.
Right. So, Justin's mom runs a restaurant. This is an item box. Which is important because our inventory space is very limited. Every character has its own inventory space. And once that's filled, everything else gets discarded. I actually might want to keep the wooden pole. Apron is worse. Same. Yeah, I don't think that any of this makes any difference. These don't really make a difference. Now, what I really love in this game are the moves and magic, because the way it's designed is you can only upgrade them if you actually use them. If you don't get an upgrade. So, yeah, for V/. Oh, it can be with a sword, mace, or an axe. Okay, so I can equip the wooden sword then. Doesn't make a difference. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's a healing item. Okay, that money isn't important right now. There we go. Those are a couple of items that I needed. Okay, we're gonna continue. Okay, so we can use any of these, and each one of them is entertaining in its own way. We will not tell her that getting mad gives her wrinkles. We're gonna deflect to Sue. Each one of those choices ends up with with us getting whacked with a tray. And then this is another thing that which is unique to Grandia and only to Grandia. Whenever you're camping out and whenever the characters are having dinner, so before they go to sleep and the game is saved, you essentially discuss whatever was happening, the events and stuff like that. No other RPG does this. So tomorrow he wants us to go to the museum, so we will go to the museum. So now we can talk to them. So Justin's dad disappeared on an adventure, so he was an adventurer. So it's adaptable enough to track events, but if there were no events, then there won't be a scene. So you can't... if everything that you could discuss was discussed, then it'll just fade to black immediately and you're just saving the game and that's it. Only if some events in the game have occurred in the between do you get the dinner scene. Okay, so she's not saying anything more. Yeah, and his mom used to be a pirate. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, just like that, Vic. She used to be a pirate. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, and once you're done, you can skip this, and it won't really affect the story. So if you're playing the game for a third or a second or third time and don't wanna go through the conversation, you can just skip them. But they're very entertaining to go through. So we're gonna go to the museum today. Museum is just a short walk away from... We're gonna say bye to Mom. The game also allows you to sometimes skip over to the next day, but it won't really progress the game further. It'll just be back to the dinner scene. But what we're gonna do is save the game. I don't think there's anything here at the moment. The museum should be... This is a general store. We don't really need anything from there at the moment. This is the train station. Where's the museum? Oh. I went out of the city. Yeah, that's not good. Parm station. House This is Sue's house. General store. Inventor's house. Blue Marlin restaurant. Yeah, this is the wrong way. It is somewhere around here. It's just, even though the map isn't that big, but because that you can't see that far ahead, it's kind of... Marina Road, yeah, we're not gonna go that way. Oh, I did it again. Because you can't see that far ahead, it's kind of confusing. Ah, there it is. That's the museum. Well, we will go there eventually. Sue likes to act like an older girl than she actually is. We're learning more about the Icarians, the mythological winged people. Well, if it's harder than diamond, then you might as well assume it's real. And because this is on Steam, we have achievements. Don't touch it. He just restored it. Yeah, that's not how it looked like. The game is also full of these visual gags. I'm gonna try to trigger all the ones I can think of. But like I said, I haven't played this game in 10 years, so there's probably gonna be stuff I miss. This is a replica of a spirit stone, and no, nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Everything is fine. There were no crashed statues in Ba Sing Se. Yeah, it's not a joke. Just go and see it. Not only did I break it, I put it back the wrong way around. Yeah, they are correct, Vic. Justin has just killed a man. Okay, we got a little introduction. That. So every time there is an event that you go through, the conversations will change. On your question, Vic, does it turn dark? It turns serious, but not properly dark. It turns more serious, but it still retains the lighthearted energy all the way through, even when it gets serious. Grandia 2 gets darker quite a bit on the second half. Grandia 3 is also very cheerful. Overall, Grandia 2 I think is the darkest. Even that one isn't like properly dark, but it's like darker. There are a lot of emotional parts in the game though. A lot of parts where like sad moments and emotional moments. Sue, you little rat. Okay, I think that's it. Yep. And now it's time to go and have our first fights and earn the first monies. That's why we won't do anything in the general store. We already have healing items. Now I'm actually trying to leave the city, so let's see if I can find the exit.